In order to really appreciate what Ren does with these types of videos, you have to do a little digging with these covers. I'm just floored by the lengthy history of this song. Go back and watch the original video by The Verve. Check out Ren's performance of this that he did sometime last year. Listen to The Last Time by the Rolling Stones. And then finally, check out Andrew Oldham's orchestral version. Ren always does such an incredible job borrowing from influences and nodding to them while injecting his own incredible insights and creativity. Let's see what this one brings us.
I've got dirt on my Reeboks from staying up all night. I spent my last £10 on this pack of Marlboro Lights. I phoned up Stevie, I said, "Gee, you alright?" He said, "It's 6 in the morning, brother, get some shut-eye." I feel a sense of well-being this time in the morning. Wear my heart out of my hoodie while the city is snoring. Drunks falling off the sidewalks get issued a warning. Distant sirens, they crescendo like a symphony calling. This is the Britain I know, this is the Britain I love. There's poetry inside the city if you listen enough. Working class casualties out on the street sleep rough, while a mother with her baby takes a pram to the pub. And while she's knocking them down, the cost of living goes up. I can't relate to politicians with their head in the mud. I resonate with messy Fridays with my boy smoking bud. We do our bit to numb the struggle, as below so above, as above so below. Here in this city we glow. I blow a smoke ring up to heaven and it makes a halo. And then the clock strikes 7, guess it's time to head home. My companion is the city, so I'm never alone. Stepping in and out of gaps of the pavement cracks. If I go to sleep now, that's an anticlimax. People rise for work and the sun mirrors that. A perfect juxtaposition for those out on the lash. Bear with me, it's beautiful, I think it's irrefutable. There's beauty in the contradicting Britain, indisputable.
In The Verve's famous video, you have Richard Ashcroft walking down the street, pissing everybody off as he arrogantly bumps into people who are even just partially in his way. He is ruining the days of countless people as he projects this self-absorbed arrogance. It's so disgusting. And you've got such a stark contrast here. Ren's home. He's recovering and healing. He's exuding gratitude and, yes, a little bit of confusion. He's outward focused, embracing this new season in life. Richard, at least, is projecting in the original this inward focused, completely narcissistic way of existing. How many times have I been so trapped in my own problems, my own head, that I unknowingly anger other people around me, whether I know them or not? Ren positioning this contrast both in the way the video so far is going and in the lyrics. It's cool. It's a good reminder.
I think it's irrefutable. Position for those out on the lash, bear with me, it's beautiful, I think it's irrefutable. There's beauty in the contradicting Britain, indisputable. Junkie in the cubicle, his old spoon is usable. His mother's in a black suit, crying at a funeral. 9 to 5 crucible, this route is not commutable. A kid falls off the tracks, then he serves a stretch at juvenile. Libby's at the Dolies, but her disposition's humorful, while Davy's at the bookies and his mates call him delusional. Britain, drink it down and moan about the weather when the sun starts shining. Feel the factor 10 tremor. Boys will be in it together till the fists start flying like the Conor McGregor, and then he's out.
I can't believe how he remembers all the words all the time. Absolutely incredible.
Till the fists start flying like the Conor McGregor, and then he's out. I think he took it too far. I think the boy saw red. I think he hit him too hard. Now he's face down on the pavement with a face full of tar. Mad how small altercations can define who we are. That's my cue. I guess it's time to head home. Bittersweet how my high found its way to below. And I've said it once before, as above so below. Living on the streets of Britain, you just go with the flow. But I'm done. I'm out for the night. As the sun paints the pavements, I'll turn out the light. White noise on the radio to quiet my mind. I always was an overthinker, just the way I'm designed. Britain, drink it down and moan about the weather when...
Can we just bring to light the beautiful blend of the live musicians with the ambiance of what's going on in the background? So pleasant. If you're not listening in headphones, if you haven't listened in headphones to this arrangement in particular, do so. If you'd like to learn how to sing or how to sing better and you're not quite sure where to start, teaching people how to sing is what I do. Click the link in the video description or pinned comment and join my free course. And I'll help you pull all sorts of self-expression out of your voice that you never knew was there.
White noise on the radio to quiet my mind. I always was an overthinker, just the way I'm designed. Britain, drink it down and moan about the weather. When it's all said and done, we'll be in it all together. Boys will be like you forever. It's a bittersweet symphony with birds of a feather.
Oh, those scrapes are awesome.
Boys will be like you forever. It's a bittersweet symphony with birds of a feather. Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die.
Oh. I was not ready for that ending.
Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life.
I love the two modes that his voice is existing in here. It's more obvious in some of the other things I've heard him do. It's that confident head voice at the beginning, and then as he enters into vibrato, he's in his head voice. And he's going back and forth. It's this wonderful, silky, exposed tonal package.
That's like sweet symphony that's
life. He's got way more texture than I do, but that's an interesting sensation to play through.
That's life. Trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die.
I love that he ended with that line. It's quite the arc to this introspective performance. And the contrast even there at the end where the people are playing in the background. He drops the mic, walks away. Those people are going to be a slave to the system, a slave to money. I'm a slave to this. It's not hopeless, but let us not be slaves to money and then die. Let's embrace the simple things that Ren's highlighting in the first part of the song. Being home, some degree of health, outdoors, people playing, people existing, us being able to exist with other people. Thanks for the reminder, Ren.